little prodigal been out frittering away all my money again?
Well, surely we can let ourselves go a little this year. It's the first Christmas we haven't had a pension scrape.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we can go throwing money around.
Well, we can throw a little bit around, just a teeny weeny bit. Soon you'll be getting an enormous salary and you'll have piles and piles of money.
Yes, but that's not until the new year. And then, you know, I don't get paid until the end of the first quarter.
Well, that doesn't matter. We can always borrow some.
Nora, what a scatterbrain you are. Now, suppose I were to borrow 1,000 kroner today, and you were to fritter it away over the Christmas holidays. And suppose on New Year's Eve a tile were to come off the roof and land on my head and kill me.
Oh, she wasn't saying horrible things like that.
Well, what if something like that happened? Then where would you be?
If something as awful as that happened, it wouldn't matter whether I had debts or not.
But what about the people I borrowed from?
Well, who cares about them? They're strangers.
Oh, no, that's just typical of a woman. No, but seriously, Nora, you know how I feel about that sort of thing. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Right, there is no freedom in a house that is built on borrowing and debt. It becomes ugly. So far, we put up with everything bravely, and there's only a short time left. So we're not going to give up now.
Just as you like, Torvald.
Oh, what's this? It can't be my little lark with wings all drooping, can it? Huh? Is it a little sulking squirrel? Nora.
Money.
Yes, I know you need all sorts of things on the house and
I
Christmas.
do. 10, 20, 30, oh, 40. Thank you, Torvald. This will go a long way.
Yes, well, I certainly hope so.
It will. Come here and let me show you what I bought. Everything was so cheap. I got a dress for Emmy and a rocking horse, and a doll and a doll's cradle for Anna. They're very ordinary, but she always breaks things so quickly, doesn't she? And material and handkerchiefs for the servants. And I should have got something better for old Anne Marie.
Now, what's in that parcel? This one, right there.
You are not to look in this one until this evening, Torvald.
Oh, I see. Well, tell me, what would little Moneybags like for herself?
For me? I don't want anything.
Oh, of course you do.
No,
yes,
I don't
you do.
want
Now,
anything.
go on now. Think of something you'd really like. Something sensible.
If you wanted to, you could
Yes?
always.
Well, come on, now out with it.
You could get me money, Torvald, just as
Oh!
much as you thought you could afford it, and I could buy myself something later. Oh, please, please do. I could wrap it in shiny gold paper and hang it on the Christmas tree. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
What do I call those little birds who fritter away all their money? Spendthrifts,
Well,
yes.
I know once we do as I say, then I'll have time to think about something I really need, and that sounds reasonable, doesn't it?
Of course, it sounds reasonable. I mean, if you'd really hold on to the money I give you and really buy yourself something to live, but it'll just go on the housekeeping and all sorts of useless things, and then I'll have to fork out some more. Oh, Nora, darling, can't deny it. Spendthrifts are very sweet, but they get through an awful lot of money. It's incredible how expensive it can be to keep a little spendthrift.
It's not fair. I save as much as I can.
Of course you do, as much as you can. But as much as you can amounts to nothing.
Larks and squirrels have all sorts of expenses you can't imagine.
Oh, you're a funny thing. You're just like your father. Always on the lookout for as much money as you can get your hands on. And then when you do get hold of some, it just seems to slip away through your fingers and you can never remember what you've done with it. Well, I guess I'll just have to accept you as you are. It's in the blood, Nora. Yes, it's hereditary.
I wish I had inherited a few more of Father's qualities.
Oh, and I wouldn't wish you any different. You are my sweet little skylark. Except you're acting a bit, how shall I say, a bit suspicious today.
Oh, am I?
Yes. Now, you look me straight in the eye.
Yes?
Now, tell me, Miss Sweet Tooth, did you get into anything
Well,
up in
where
town
did you
today?
get that
Well,
idea?
Miss Sweet Tooth used to be forever popping around
I
the
promise
confectioners.
you.
Not even a nibble
No.
a little something with jam in it,
Nothing.
or to munch a macaroon
Oh,
or
I
two.
promise you.
Oh, And besides, you promised, didn't you? Oh, Nora, you keep your little Christmas secrets to yourself. And they'll all be revealed this evening when the Christmas tree's lit up, won't they?
Did you remember to invite Dr. Ray?
No, I'll wait until he comes round this morning. I'll ask him then. No, I've ordered some very good wine. Can't imagine how much I look forward to this evening, Nora.
I am too, Torvald. And won't the children enjoy themselves?
Yes. Ah, it's marvelous fun, knowing one has a really solid, secure position and a comfortable income. Delightful thought.
It is wonderful.
Do you remember last Christmas? How you stayed up every evening till long after midnight for 3 whole weeks making flowers for the Christmas tree and all those other wonders you were going to amaze us with. Oh, I was never so bored in all my life.
I wasn't bored at all.
Well, it didn't come to much, though, did it, Nora, dear?
You were not going to tease me about that again, are you, Torvald? It's not my fault the cat got in and ripped everything to pieces.
No, of course not. Oh, Nora.
Someone's come to call, that's rather a bore.
Yes, isn't it? Well, not a go, remember.
All right.
Excuse me, ma'am. There's a lady here to see you. No one I know.
Let's show her in.
Dr. Sherlock.
Did he go round to the study?
Good morning, Nora.
Good morning.
You don't recognize me, do you?
I don't think I do. Yes, of course I do. Oh, Christine, is it really you? Oh! Fancy me not recognizing you, but how could I? You changed.
Oh, yes, I know I must have it. In 10 years, it's a long time.
It must be. Well, have you moved into town
Oh,
then?
yes, I arrived this morning by boat.
You must have come for Christmas. How lovely. We will all have a much happier Christmas now. Oh, take off your coat. You must be freezing.
Thank you.
Come sit by the fire. The armchair.
Oh, thank you.
Now you look the same as ever. It was just when you first came in, well, you looked a bit paler, Christine.
Oh, yes, and much older, Nora, much
Perhaps
older.
a little bit older, but only teeny weeny bit. Certainly not much.
Oh,
I'm so thoughtless, child. Oh, forgive me, please, can you?
what do you mean, Nora?
You're a widow now, aren't you?
Yes, I have been for 3 years.
I know. I read it in the paper, and you must believe me. I kept meaning to.
No,
write it
Nora,
in
it's
the
all
box.
right. I understand.
No, it was terrible of me. What you must have gone through, you poor thing. Did he leave you anything to live on?
Oh, no.
No children?
No.
Nothing at all?
Not even grief.
Well, how can that be, Christine?
Oh, that's the way things are sometimes, Nora.
All alone, that must be terribly hard for you. I have 2 lovely girls. I can't show them to you now. They're out with their net. We must talk about you.
Oh, no, please. Let's not talk about me.
No, you start. I don't want to be selfish
No.
today. I only want to think about you.
Please, Nora.
Except there is this one thing that I really must tell you.
Yes.
My husband has been made manager of the joint stock bank.
Your husband? Oh, isn't that
Oh,
marvelous?
it's extraordinary. He'll be starting in the new year. He'll be getting a large salary plus quite a lot of commission as well. From now on, we will be able to live quite differently, just as we like. I feel so bright and happy, Christine, because it is lovely to have lots of money and not have to worry about anything.
Well, at any rate, it's lovely to have enough money for the essentials.
Oh, no, not just the essentials, but lots and lots of money.
Nora, you still haven't learned to be sensible, have you? Even when we were in school, you always liked spending money.
That's what Torvald always says, but Nora isn't as silly as you think. Certainly haven't had the chance to spend any money. We both had to work.
You as well?
Yes, I did bits and pieces, embroidery and needlework, that sort of thing. Other work as well. Well, Torvald left the civil service right after we got married, and the first year after he overworked and pushed himself far too hard, he really couldn't keep it up, and he became dangerously ill. And the doctor said he would have to go and spend some time in the south.
Yes, you spent a whole year in Italy, didn't you?
It wasn't easy to arrange, let me tell you. Emmy had just been born, but obviously we had to go, and lovely treatment. And it cost an awful lot of money, Christine. 4,800 kroner. That's a lot, isn't it?
Yes, you're lucky to have had it when you needed it.
We got it from Papa.
Oh, yes, of course. Was your husband quite better when he came back?
Fit as a fiddle.
But then why the doctor?
What?
I thought I heard the maid say the gentleman who arrived the same time as I did was a doctor.
That's Dr. Rank. He's not here professionally. He's our dearest friend. We see him every day.
Oh.
No, Torvald hasn't been ill at all since we got back. And the children are fit and healthy, and so am I. God, Christine, it is wonderful to be alive and happy. I'm just going on and on about myself. I'm sorry.
No.
You mustn't be angry with me.
Please, I'm not angry.
So, you didn't love your husband, then why did you marry him?
Oh, my mother was alive then, and she was bedridden and helpless, and I had 2 younger brothers to take care of. I didn't think it would be right to turn down his offer.
Oh, I can understand that. Was he quite rich then?
Yes, he was fairly well off. Oh, his business was rather precarious, though, Nora, and after he died, the whole thing collapsed. There was nothing left.
What then?
I just had to struggle through. First, I opened a little shop, and then a school, and then whatever else I could think of. These past 3 years, I have not stopped working. Oh, that's all over now, Nora. My mother doesn't need me anymore. She died. And,
Oh, I'm sorry.
the boys have gone into business, and they can look after themselves.
Well, you must feel so relieved now.
No, I just feel hopelessly useless. That's why I couldn't stand it stuck in that out-of-the-way hole anymore. If only I could find something permanent here. Some kind of office job.
Oh, but that kind of work is terribly tiring, and you look worn out already. It'd be much better if you